The NAC membership has been recognizing an outstanding county employee for the last 17 years, recognizing county employees for their contributions to the effective functioning of their departments, to effective communication between the county government and residents, and to improving the quality of life in Clark County has been an integral part of NAC's reason for being. Each year's recipient is chosen by a vote of the entire membership from nominees from individual neighborhood associations. Major criterion is contributions made by the nominee to life and issues in county neighborhoods and the neighborhood associations themselves. Person that NAC has selected for 2021 probably has the greatest individual responsibility and thus also possibly the greatest impact on life in the county of any single county employee or public official. Especially in a time of enormous challenges and stressors presented by the coronavirus pandemic, it may also be, with the possible current exception of the Director of Public Health, the single most difficult job in the county. That person this year, of course, is our county manager, Kathleen Otto. She is essentially the chief executive of county government, but she is in some ways more than that because when she began to serve as deputy county manager, she was not relieved of any of the responsibilities or direct reports she had as the county's director of internal affairs. And my understanding is that she continues to bear those responsibilities. Kathleen was raised in Ferndale, about 7 miles from the Canadian border, where she lived until she moved south in 1993 to earn a bachelor's degree in business administration from the University of Portland and then an MBA from the University of Phoenix. She got hooked on public service with her first position after college graduation, which was an internship in strategic planning in the Multnomah County government. She found a great deal of satisfaction in work that impacted the lives of large numbers of local residents and decided to make a career of public service. After working in Clark County's Human Resources Department for about a year, she left temporarily, but then returned a year later as director of HR and was eventually promoted to the position of deputy county manager. In 2019, she was also made director of internal services, a position in which human resources, information technology, purchasing, facilities, and budget all reported to her. Kathleen was made interim county manager in March 2020 after her predecessor, Sean Hennessy, left and was promoted to county manager in February of last year. She reports to the county council, but in her mind, also primarily to the residents of Clark County. She has 10 department heads plus 20 support staff, as well as direct reports she had as the director of internal services. Indirectly, she is also responsible for a total county workforce of about 1,700 people. When asked about her accomplishments in an interview with Clark Vancouver Television earlier this year, Kathleen first mentioned the Community Services Group, with last year, which last year provided financial assistance to more residents than the entire state of Oregon. She then talked about assistance to renters to avoid eviction and the county's success in major reductions in response time to emails and phone calls from residents, and in major reductions in the time to process construction permits. Kathleen has been supportive of NAC's efforts to obtain liability coverage for itself and the individual neighborhood associations, which will be essential in securing locations for meetings and volunteer activities when the pandemic subsides sufficiently to resume those. She also supports the role of NAC in providing education and strong communication between the county departments and our residents. It is clear that Kathleen Otto is a most deserving recipient of NAC's Outstanding Clark County Employee of 2021 Award. Kathleen.
Thank you so much. I'm going to try not to tear up. I think I mentioned this earlier. I'm not an emotional person, but first of all, thank you. And thank you guys for what you do in our community. I think what we have in common together is that we both value our community and the people we provide services for. We are a partner and we're here for them. This is truly an honor, an unexpected honor, somewhat feel undeserved. As I listened to your introduction there, I think you summed it up as I am definitely one team member with a 1,700 member team. I just have been fortunate to be in a position to learn from them, to support them, and to share what they do with our community. It's really about the staff here, on how we're delivering our services and working with our community. Again, I'm truly grateful, a little caught off guard, to you guys for this, but also for honoring Clark County, because that's and the rest of our employees who support our community. So thank you again. And on behalf of the Clark County team, we appreciate everything that you do.
I actually think, Kathleen, you're a little bit too modest, but that's okay. We're going to let you have that. I did write a little quickie thing about what I was thinking about. And it is true. Clark County, its electeds and citizens are incredibly fortunate to have you as their county manager. Other people have sat in that seat, and except for Bill Barron, you're just knocking him off. While I wouldn't for a minute think it was an easy job, it is easy to see you handling it through the pandemic and on into the future with grace and your admitted flexibility. Thanks for all you do for keeping all of us on track. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheryl.
As a NACCC secretary and a neighborhood leader, I wholeheartedly want to thank you for your service to not only the Clark County residents, but to the neighborhood associations and to their leaders. It means a lot to us. And a special thank you for the grants that are provided by you for the neighborhood leaders to attend the NACCC conferences. It has a great impact. Thank you.